All right, so as Eric said earlier, looks like we're going to have another rainy weekend ahead. Of course, that's been consistent, thematic since early July. Now, this fall, people who suffer from seasonal depression, usually closer to December, may already be feeling it. In tonight's Question Everything, David Wade asks, does the weather have you down? And what can you do?
This is supposed to be one of Mary Ellen White's happy places, Nantasket Beach, just up the street from her home in Hull.
It's like magical. Yeah. I just love being near the ocean.
But as she looks out at a gray sky over a gray ocean, a sadness crashes down on her like a wave.
So we're in a place that you love, the beach, you love summertime. You're struggling a little right now.
Yes.
For Mary Ellen, the change of season is always tough.
Because it's so dark.
But this one just hits different.
It affects everything. You don't want to, go to the grocery store. You don't want to talk to anybody. You want to crawl in your bed with the covers over your head.
There's no question that when the seasons change, our mood can change. You can feel depressed, sluggish, sleep too much. It normally happens later in the fall, when it gets darker earlier and earlier. You can be in a very dark place.
And this puddle offers a big clue to why this year the blues may arrive before the trees turn red and yellow. Yep, it's the weather.
As you're planning out your Saturday, some early morning showers. It looks like a wet start to the day for most of us. Another inch plus is possible. We've had so much rainfall over the last few months.
The gloom started in July, a soggy 4th kicking off a star-spangled mess of a month in Boston, which tripled its average rainfall, 10.5 inches. August wasn't as bad. Boston only saw double the average rainfall. Next up, September. And there was rain in some part of our area every single weekend. Oh, but those bright sunny Thursdays. Chef's kiss. Of course, if you work Monday through Friday, the rain meant less time to get outside. In a parade of umbrellas, Miles Walcott tells me he's been fighting through it.
We like to see the sun. It makes us brighter and happier, more energy. But what happens is when it's like this, we're gloomy. So we got to try to overcome that. That's the goal.
Dr. Sandy Arbach, a neurology professor at the Boston University School of Medicine, says there's a chance that people who usually battle seasonal affective disorder, sometimes called the winter blues, are already feeling it.
It's possible for two reasons. Number one, because with the cloudy days, there is less sunlight exposure, number one. As you already expressed, people are not able to do the things they want to do.
Dr. Arbach says your body craves light. It keeps us in rhythm. It boosts vitamin D. And without it, we can get thrown out of whack.
It plays a big role in our physiology. There are strong pathways that go, not just that we need light to see, but also there are strong pathways that go from the retina, the back of the eye, into the deep parts of the brain.
So how can you beat it? Well, special light boxes, like the one in Dr. Arbach's office, can help. They mimic sunshine. Or we could just have a great October.
I just live for a sunny day.
So it sounds like I need to tell the weather team to get us some sunshine.
Yep, it's their fault.
Always is.
This guy's fault right here. By the way, a couple of tips to help battle seasonal affective disorder. Focus on nutrition, exercise, sleep, and as we just talked about, light. And how about this? Keep a gratitude journal. So every day you're writing down something that's good in your life. That way it sort of helps you to focus on the good and some of the things that keeping you down, maybe not so much.
Okay. To me, it's getting outside. It doesn't matter what the weather is.
That's right.
You just got to get outside. Yeah. I don't love being freezing in the winter, but I make sure I get outside in some of that daylight.
Yeah, especially in the winter. Look, we've dealt with it in my household, and it's real.
It is.
And
real.
anyone who deals with it, they should not feel alone or inside their own head. Like, this thing is real, and you got to deal with it.
And talking to Mary Ellen there, it's a real thing for her. It's not just like, oh, this is like, she's like, it's really, really sad. And it's one thing we should also point out, if you're really feeling this, call a doctor, talk to somebody to make sure it doesn't get worse.